Hello, I'm Emma, and I'm a mental health first aid instructor for Black Country Healthcare NHS Foundation Trust. Today I'll be talking you through a concept called the frame of reference, which is useful for understanding how and why you feel a certain way in different situations, and help you foster empathy for those around you who may find times of crisis tougher than their peers. It can help you build resilience by recognising why you are impacted the way you are by situations and understanding the reasons for this. The frame of reference is a topic we cover during mental health first aid training and is an important step towards becoming a mental health first aider. Take a moment to look at this picture. What caught your eye? Was it the sea, the sky, the rocks, or something else? Now imagine you asked a room full of people to do the same. Would they have all picked up on the same thing as you? Chances are they wouldn't have. Some would have noticed the sea, some the sky, some the fields in the distance, maybe the White House on the hillside, or any number of other elements in this picture. If you noticed the sea, was it because of its colour, because it reminds you of holidays past, or because your eyes naturally rested there? Did it look cold and uninviting, or make you want to dive in? Chances are, even if several of you noticed the sea first of all, then this would have been for different reasons, and you would have had different emotions and feelings connected to your choice. This is because we all have a unique perspective or window on the world. If we all saw the world in the same way, it would be boring. It's seeing the world in a different way which drives progress, creative pursuits, and drives successful teamwork. We're going to be looking at everyone's unique window on the world now by using the frame of reference model. Frame of reference is a model which was created by Jackie and Aaron Schiff in 1975. It helps us understand how we all see the world in a unique way, based upon our life experiences, values, and own perception. Our life experiences shape who we are. The traits you are born with, or are cultivated or influenced as you grow up, make you unique. This may be down to values, family, protected characteristics, culture, career or life experiences, big or small. It could be influenced by the TV you watch, games you play or music you listen to, even the magazines or websites you read. The more impactful these are on you, the closer they are to being a core part of your frame of reference. Everyone has a unique frame of reference, and if asked to plot a chart on how important each one is to you, then you'd all plot them somewhere different, even if just slightly. For example, someone may have grown up in a close family where family time was always highly valued. This is something that is still really important to them as an adult and with their own children and extended families. Sundays are always for family gatherings, and this is one of the highlights of that person's week. They may have been diagnosed with a serious but manageable illness in their early 20s, which has meant that some simple but important adjustments to their daily routine to ensure their condition is managed. They may be married, with a close-knit circle of friends who meet up together regularly, but work a job that means sometimes they have to work late, and they miss some of these meetups as well as important family time. They may feel they miss out, but the job they do is important to them and is rewarding and challenging. They would be devastated if there was another round of redundancies at work, because even though they're part of a two-income household and have been approached about other job opportunities in the past, they're part of a small but close team, and they still feel they have more to achieve in this role. Now I'd like you to reflect on your own frame of reference, starting with the headings listed here. What makes you uniquely you? What has shaped how you see the world? What's important and closer in on your frame of reference? What's further away and has less influence on how you see and react to the world around you? If you asked a friend, partner, or family member about their own frame of reference, what would be different? And what would be similar? If you have children, think back to when you were their age. What was your frame of reference like then? How has it changed? Chances are some things are the same, but some have changed. The main thing is that they are all unique, no matter how similar our experiences, tastes, or values. We all experience the world in a unique way due to our frame of reference, and that's okay. But it's important to bear this in mind, particularly during times of crisis. When times are tough, some of us will be more anxious, scared, stressed, and some of us will take it in our stride, or at least appear to. Remember, if you're having a tough time and others aren't, that's okay. Don't give yourself a hard time. You're just finding the situation is more impactful from your own frame of reference than others from theirs. If you know someone who isn't coping very well in what is to them a very stressful situation, but you can't understand why, then consider their frame of reference. What is it about this situation that is making it harder for them? Are there reasons for this? Is it playing into fears they already have, or reminding them of other times of crisis? Or is this the first time they've experienced this particular situation, and it's the fear of the unknown? When talking to someone who is having a tough time, avoid statements like, "What you need to do is," "Don't worry, cry or be upset," or "at least." They're well-meaning, but coming from your own frame of reference, and they're how you feel about the situation. And if your friend, family member or partner is struggling, then they need you to see things from their own point of view. And if you can't, then focusing on their distress and trusting that they are sharing their genuine emotion with you will help foster empathy and help you support them. Think back to the earlier example. Let's say that person was put at risk of redundancy and was taking it really hard. It's easy to imagine some of the comments people might make. At least you have a second income. Getting upset won't help, you need to be professional. What you need to do is to get your CV out to other employers and get ahead of everyone else. At least this means you get to see your family more. Most of these comments are absolutely well-meaning and meant to help that person, but chances are they're already aware of all this, but they're still upset. A more helpful and supportive approach would be to take the time to consider that person's frame of reference, or talk to them about why they're taking it so hard, and be supportive even if they can't tell you or you don't relate. And consider that if they offload to you about how they're feeling, it's entirely possible they just wanted to vent and already know what they need or want to do. A lot of conflict is caused by people who refuse or are unable to consider other people's points of view, much like the image here. Clear communication and understanding of each person's unique frame of reference allows for more productive conversation and subsequent support. So if someone has asked for your support, please take the time to step in their shoes and see the world through their eyes. You can help them through difficult moments by taking this time to understand how it's affecting them, not assuming you know this or expecting to know better than them about how they should feel. Allow them to vent, offload, and if needed by that individual, work with them to consider their options for support. And by doing this, you will help foster understanding, empathy, and build resilience, both within yourself and the person you are supporting. Thank you for watching. If you would like to find out more about frames of reference, here is some information and some additional resources on building resilience for you or anyone you are supporting within their frame of reference.